Dubai. A lot of things come to mind, which I'm eager to explore on my overnight stay. I am on a water taxi in Abra at the Dubai Creek, which offers a glimpse into what Dubai was like decades ago. The Abra is a wonderfully inexpensive way to cross the creek, and is the way the locals do it. Dubai was only founded around the 1800s, but aspects of Dubai's old culture can be found by visiting places around the creek, which splits Dubai into two halves, Burj Dubai and Deira. Traditionally, dhows from the Far East, China, Sri Lanka and India would discharge their cargo, and the goods would be bargained over in the souks adjacent to the docks. Here you see the women discreetly covered, wandering through the narrow lanes in search of that perfect bolt of fabric or special spice for the evening meal. On the Deira side of the creek is the world-famous Gold Souk, where the narrow streets and lanes are lined with shops whose glass-fronted windows are crammed with gold. From delicate necklaces to large ceremonial pieces and absolutely everything in between. The nearby Spice Souk offers a completely different, more traditional type of experience, where you can imagine the colorful selection of spices with their wonderfully heavy aroma having arrived on a heavily laden dhow.
Samosa vegetable hot.
Dubai has been nicknamed the shopping capital of the Middle East. The city draws large numbers of shopping tourists from countries within the region and from as far as Eastern Europe, Africa and the Indian subcontinent. What a wonderful experience! Time to take an Abra back to the other side of the creek and call it a day. Downtown Dubai is the modern version of old Dubai, and this is where many of the superlatives come into play. The world's highest building, the amazing Burj Khalifa, the world's biggest shopping mall, and even the world's largest choreographed dancing fountain, the breathtaking Dubai Fountain. This is where many of the locals, expats and visitors come to shop, to dine and to be entertained. Dubai invests a lot in new tourist spots, such as the Dubai Frame. Tourism is a part of the government's strategy to maintain a flow of foreign cash into the country. About 20 million visitors are attracted each year, and it is the main revenue generator as natural resources like oil are running low. Honestly, I'm far more attracted by the old Dubai. That's why I'm heading back to the creek now. I want to have a closer look at the old dhows and their people that I saw at the creek yesterday. Before me, a busy scene unfolds. Docking stations are lined with huge, multicolored cargo dhows, packed with crates bringing merchandise from Iran and beyond. Now cargo arriving in Dubai gets unpacked, sorted and exported into the region. It's quite intriguing seeing refrigerators, beds and other household goods lining the street alongside the creek waiting to be loaded. These guys told me it takes about 11 hours from Iran from here, and they do this trip several times a week. I can't get my head around wondering how safe these old boats are, but obviously they get the job done.
And this is what makes Dubai so fascinating. You have the modern part of the city with the skyscrapers, the Burj Khalifa, the photo frame that I just visited, but you have also the old side of Dubai with the creek, the souks, the gold souks, and where all the Arabic traditions are being kept. Great.